Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome to another crafty decor adventure. Olivia here at the Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to take you guys along with me as I decorate my dining room for the fall season. You guys know I love to share with you all how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. Listen, you don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Now, if you guys love crafting and decorating on a budget, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and punch that bell. It will update you every time I post a new video. I post several DIY videos a week on YouTube as well as several a day on Facebook, just to keep you guys crafting and decorating. So without further ado, go ahead and grab some fall goodies and let's get to decorating. So to get started with my fall decorating, I want to start out by tidying up this shelf, and I'm using the apple cider Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray. It's one of my favorite fall scents. They also have the acorn spice, and that's really delicious as well. And I found this at Target. You can also find it at Grove Collaborative, and sometimes I find it on Amazon. So the next thing I want to do is add a pretty little garland to the top part of this shelf. Now this shelf was a thrift store find that I painted white, and I just laid the garland over the shelf. I decided to flip it around the other way so that kind of funny end could be on the other end. And then to get my garland to stay on, it's a rather heavy garland. I just laid it flat on the shelf, and then I kind of tucked that little piece down under, and then I'm tucking the other piece down under as well. And that's going to make the garland kind of grip to the shelf a little bit better. The next thing I want to do is add this cute little sign to the top part that says, "Bless the food before us, the family beside us, and the love between us." So I had already pre-hung some nails to get my little sign up there, and I found the sign at Hobby Lobby. I really love the sentiment of this, and I think it's perfect for the upcoming fall season, for Thanksgiving, and I even think it can translate easily into Christmas. I don't believe it's a fall sign, so if you're looking at Hobby Lobby, it's in the regular sign section. The next thing I want to add is some gold candlesticks. I want to bring out the gold undertones of this beautiful garland, so I'm just going to pop those up here on the shelf. Those are from Hobby Lobby from last year's clearance section. I think I just love shopping their clearance section. I think it's a great way to find some beautiful decor on a budget. The next thing I'm adding are these beautiful little flickering flameless candles. I find these on Amazon, and again, I will leave the link to my Amazon store down in the description box of this video. I have a lot of my favorite goodies that I like to buy on Amazon. It's all the way from craft supplies, decor, personal items, and then just fun little goodies. A lot of you guys ask me where I get things, so you may find a lot of them linked in my Amazon store. It's Olivia's Romantic Home Amazon. Okay, so now I'm just going to add in these cute little gold birds. These I found at the thrift store, and I wanted to kind of put them together like they were nesting, even like they were maybe little lovebirds, but unfortunately they got separated by a pumpkin. I did have to keep them close. I want to make sure that they're really nicely on there because I don't want them flying off and hitting one of my guests in the head. I do have my dining room table kind of, down underneath this shelf, so I like to make sure everything is secure on this shelf. Now I'm going to show you different ideas that I had for this shelf. The first idea is I thought I was going to keep it super minimal, and this is minimal for me, by the way, and just add in some pumpkins. You guys might hear my little puppy dog, BINGE Bear, in the background. He loves to get involved when I'm decorating. So anyway, I popped in those pretty little leather pumpkins. Again, those are from Hobby Lobby. I decided those were too big, so then I decided to try to use these Dollar Tree little tiny pumpkins to bring out the gold. I'm really just kind of scraping the bottom of my decorating box to try to use everything that I already have on hand. Now, this little corn pick is from Dollar Tree, and so I thought that looked pretty, and if you want to go for gold, I think that looks beautiful. But you guys know me, I love to go really over the top. More is more in my book and how I decorate, but everybody to each his own. So I decided to grab some florals, and these were some of the ones I used actually last season in my big mantle display, but they were floating around in my craft stash, so I'm just going to add them to the end here and then add in some of these little sunflowers. My sunflowers have popped off of their stems, which is definitely fine because I don't need them to be super tall. I don't want to cover up my sign too much. I think the orange flowers are called ranunculus, and I'm not sure that I'm saying that correctly, but I'm just popping them in and around where the display is just kind of unfolding here, and then adding the pretty sunflowers just to give it some nice bright color. Now, once I popped back and took a look back at it, I knew that I needed to get a little bit bigger in height, or for me, I like to take and do multiple layers and heights and dimensions. So these are some pretty kind of glittering leaves that I wanted to tuck in here to accent the oranges and the golds. I thought that that would be pretty. And again, these are from the thrift store. And so I'm just popping these in. They're leftover also from my big fall front door garland, and if you guys did not see that video, you're gonna have to go check it out. I had a lot of fun sharing with you guys how I put together my front door garland. It's really over the top bows and florals, and I think it came out really pretty and festive. So definitely go check out some of those other fall decorating videos that I've shared with you guys. Now I'm just popping in for more dimension and color some of these pretty maple leaves back here in the back. And my puppy dog Veggie Bear is still back here, and he's doing some funny stuff. So he really loves to participate, and I'll pop a little clip of him in here a little bit later. But so I'm just continuing kind of picking in some of the fall florals, and then I decided to open things up in case anybody fell asleep with the fall florals, and add in some of these greenery pieces with the bright yellow. Now, this was a little bit bold and dramatic. I don't usually add a lot of green in with my fall florals, but I just needed something to look at. I needed something to wake me up, and so I thought this would be pretty, and I'm going to end up accenting with more leaves, so hang in there with me before you guys start throwing some flowers at me. Now I'm using these pretty feathers in the top because, again, I'm trying to give it some height and dimension, and now it is kind of covering the lettering on my sign, but let's keep rolling with it. You guys stick with me. I'm going to pop in these pretty little fall leaves in the yellows and the under part of my display to kind of bring in the top part of the golds that I added. So when you're doing a display with florals, just keep adding things, try to stagger your colors, and pop in different colors against each other, and that way you'll get more dimension and your eye will have something to rest on. So to pull in the yellows at the top, I'm adding one little bit of yellow pop there. I have the feathers, and then I'm adding in the oranges. So everything should flow and be somewhat cohesive. So, and always remember, you guys can take these ideas and you can change up the colors and the flowers to suit your own home decor. So I'm also adding in some of these beautiful bold mini mums from the Dollar Tree. I thought those would be pretty. And so I hope you guys are loving this and you're very inspired to decorate for fall. I'm also going to share with you guys a three-tiered tray once we get done with this floral. So here is how this display came out. It's kind of wild, you guys. I probably need to tweak it just a little bit more. Now that I'm looking back on it, I need to just get it a little bit more perfect. But hey, I think it's super fun. Now I'm also going to share with you guys how I kind of tied in this little wreath and some other goodies, how I did the corner and whatnot. Again, you guys, I really love to go over the top and add tons of florals, and that little pumpkin floral was super fun to do as well. I have a video on that for you guys. Check out my Facebook page. I just posted it not too long ago. Okay, so now I'm going to add this cute little Hobby Lobby wreath to my side door decor in my dining room. I always love to put a wreath here for some reason. And then I'm just going to make some pretty little bows. This is just a loopy bow. You take your ribbon and you just loop it over on yourself. It's the easiest bow in the world. And then trim off the loop. And I do try to do like 3 loops on each side. So 6 loops around total. I hope that makes sense. And I just take a simple little zip tie and zip tie it together. You can use floral wire, another piece of ribbon, or anything that can just kind of hold it in the center. I gave it a little bit of a fluffing, and I'm just going to gently tuck it into this pretty little wreath. Now this wreath matches the garland that's on my mantle in my living room, and it's a little bit more subdued, and I'm going to kind of try to keep it that way, just because there's so many things going on with my mantle decor and this shelf decor now. Oof. Okay, so now here's just some little fun odds and ends. These are smaller little crafts that I've done. Dollar Tree pumpkins. I love this 3-tier tray. I found it at Hobby Lobby, but I will tell you, I bought it so I could store my coffee mugs on it, and it ended up being really flimsy. So it's basically more for decor anyway. So, hey, that's okay. I can always clear it off too, and then use it when I have my family gatherings and put, little desserts or utensils on the bottom, and then layer some little goodies up at the top that guests might need. So I'm just going to layer in some more of these cute little pumpkins. We made these 2 weeks ago. They're just little blocks of wood painted and then added a cute little bow. I'm also going to add in this pretty cup. And this is a Mackenzie Childs cup. I bought it a couple years ago. It's a little treat for myself. Oh, and you guys, these faux muffins are amazing to decorate with. If you guys love faux treats, I think they're fun to add into the decor. They give things a cozy vibe. And of course, these muffins will never go bad. They also have little magnets in them, and I'll link them in my Amazon store. They're super fun, pretty inexpensive, and they come in like a 6-pack. So anyway, I'm going to pop in some more signs. I just keep kind of playing with these signs. I couldn't quite settle on how I wanted things to look. So maybe you guys will take some ideas, and you can comment down below which was your favorite idea on my different ideas. I don't know. And if you guys are like me, you probably will decorate a space and then you'll change things around a little bit here and there. Usually I will keep changing things until I'm totally satisfied, unless something is just glaringly off with the decor. So anyway, I really wanted this Beyond Blessed sign in there. My sweet friend Stacy sent it to me, and you guys can see things are getting kind of crazy, but just hoping to give you guys some fun ideas for your 3-tiered trays. Now I'm going to share with you guys just a quick idea for how I decorated this little side table. So this is a little side table in my dining room, and I added this lamp to it, and then I did a DIY with those Dollar Tree pumpkins. This is one of those pumpkin topiaries that I've shared with you guys. You just layer several Dollar Tree pumpkins, and you can change the look of the pumpkin with some cute little fabric or different papers. So here's where the faux leather pumpkins landed. They landed over here on this table. I don't use this table for anything except for seasonal decor. I totally confessed that one to you guys. And then I'm just adding in this little velvet pumpkin and a cute little lamp. I love having a lamp in like pretty much every corner in my room. That way I can always pop it on, and it gives kind of a cozy feel. And I like to use a low 40-watt bulb. That way the lamps are soft and they're not bright and glaring. So here is how everything turned out. I think it looks really fun and cozy. I really think what I want to do though is I want to do a really pretty tablescape. I wasn't 100% on my 3-tiered tray. It looks cute and fun. I don't know, maybe I'm being too hard on myself and too much of a perfectionist. I added in a cute little bowl of apples. I think apples are always a great way to say fall. Plus they're super healthy and a great little snack. I usually eat 1 a day. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So as always, I ask that you guys comment and let me know what was your favorite decorating idea in this video, or kind of a little DIY. I didn't do a whole super ton of DIYs, just more ideas on how you guys can put together a pretty mantle decor space, or basically shelf decor space. And of course I went kind of crazy, a little bit over the top, but I do want to do a tablescape, so I'll probably redo something different on this table as the month goes along and put like a pretty runner down background and some pretty dishes and whatnot. Recently, though, we've really been cooking a lot more at home since school is back in, and so I'm trying to kind of keep it cleared off. But a good little tip for you guys is you can set the table like really fancy and then just, change out the plates and leave your chargers down. So anyway, I do need to do like a little bit of shopping. I don't have a whole lot of fall table stuff, but I am going to go through what I already have because I kind of make that mistake sometimes. I don't know, let me know if you guys are there with me, if you like to shop and then you realize, oh, I already had that stuff. So as always, I ask that you guys comment the answer to the secret question, and the answer to the secret question is, what is your joy word of the week? So I'm giving away $100 Hobby Lobby gift card. The details will be in the description box below, but I want to have you guys just light up this comment section with a joyful word. So what brings you joy, or what's your joyful word for the week? I can't wait to hear what you guys are going to share. I know this comment section has always brought so much joy and happiness to my heart. So keep those good vibes going. I love y'all, and I thank you so much for being here. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed weekend. And until our next video, I'll talk to you very soon.